The Pope of Rome. The role of the Pope, especially in end-times prophecy, has been the subject of extensive speculation, both within Roman Catholic tradition and from Protestant, Orthodox, and apocalyptic perspectives. Here are key prophecies and interpretations concerning the papacy, with a focus on biblical, historical, and extra-biblical sources often cited in Christian eschatology. St. Malachy's prophecy of the popes. Source: attributed to St. Malachy, a 12th century Irish archbishop. Overview. This prophecy lists 112 short Latin phrases, each believed to describe future popes. Pope Francis is allegedly the 112th and final pope, under the phrase Petrus Romanus, Peter the Roman. The prophecy ends ominously. In the final persecution of the Holy Roman Church, there will sit Peter the Roman, who will feed the sheep through many tribulations, after which the city of 7 hills shall be destroyed, and the dreadful judge shall judge his people. Criticism. Many scholars believe it's a 16th century forgery. Still, it's widely cited by Catholic mystics and even some evangelical writers. The Book of Revelation. Babylon the Great and the Beast. Passages: Revelation 17 to 18. Interpretation: Protestant historicist view. The woman who sits on 7 hills, Revelation 17:9, is believed to symbolize Rome, historically called the City of 7 Hills. The harlot riding the beast is interpreted by many reformers as the apostate Roman Catholic Church, especially during the medieval papacy. Martin Luther, John Calvin, and others identified the Pope as the Antichrist or his forerunner. Key verse: "And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth." Revelation 17:18. Daniel's little horn. Passage: Daniel 7:8-21-25. Interpretation: the little horn, rising among 10 others, is seen by Protestant scholars as the papacy rising from the ashes of the Roman Empire. The papacy speaks great words against the Most High, verse 25, seeks to change times and laws, and persecutes the saints, paralleling historical papal persecution of dissenters. Jesuit counter-prophecies and futurism. In response to Protestant reformers calling the Pope the Antichrist, Jesuit priest Francisco Ribera, 1585, launched futurism, pushing the Antichrist into a future 7-year reign, detaching it from the papacy. Luis de Alcazar pushed preterism, claiming Revelation was already fulfilled in 70 AD. These interpretations largely neutralized Protestant claims about the papacy and were adopted even by modern evangelicals through Schofield and Darby. Fatima and other Marian apparitions. Roman Catholic prophecy from Our Lady of Fatima, 1917, includes a bishop in white, interpreted as a pope, being martyred. A warning of apostasy starting from the top of the church. Some speculate the third secret of Fatima, only partially released, includes dire predictions about a future corrupt or murdered pope. The false prophet of Revelation. Passage: Revelation 13:11-18 describes a second beast appearing as a lamb but speaking as a dragon. This false prophet performs miracles, deceives the nations, and compels worship of the first beast, the Antichrist. Some believe this is a future pope or global religious leader who will help establish the one-world religion, subordinate to the Antichrist. Mystical Catholic predictions. Anne Catherine Emmerich, 1800s, saw a future dark church and a time where there would be 2 popes, one true, one false. Marie-Julie Jehani and other stigmatics prophesied a false church coming from within the Vatican, with a true remnant going underground. Summary of key themes. Prophecy source claim about the Pope, St. Malachy. The next or current Pope is the last one, Revelation 17. Pope, Shash, false, prophet or anti-Christ agent. Daniel 7. Papacy is the little horn that changed God's laws. Reformation view. Papacy is anti-Christ or Babylon system, Fatima and mystics, internal corruption, martyrdom, false pope warnings. Modern. Evangel. Kai Leiregos. Pope. Pope may lead ecumenical movement into apostasy.